It's Rick with Rock Bottom Outreach, and it's Real Talk Tuesday. We talked about obsession with social media yesterday. We talked about friends and unfriending someone and how we get so upset based on people liking or not liking your posting. And so we're still talking about friends today, and I want to go to Proverbs 17:17. And it says this: a friend loves at all times, and a brother is born for a time of adversity. And I want to expand on that a little bit. And, you know, we're talking about a friend, but if you want to find out who your friends really are, when you make a mistake or you hit rock bottom, they're going to be there through thick and thin. They're going to be there with you through the fire. And I take a lot of pride in this with what we call the RBO family, my RBO brothers. We call it a band of brothers, is that, you know, we're always there for each other, always there to support each other, to encourage, be real with each other. And so again, I don't know if you've ever made a mistake in life and then everyone found out, and all of a sudden you found yourself kind of being alone. Well, that's not much of a friend. And it sure doesn't look like a brother, because it says here, a brother is born for a time of adversity. Man, and we're talking someone that'll stand beside you through thick and thin. Non-judgmental, loving, unconditional. And that, you know, and I know, again, I'm blessed to have a lot of guys in my life just like that. Not just guys, but guys and girls in particular. And so let's say a brother and sister, if you would. And people that I can count on. And for that, I'm so thankful to have a huge family like that. My boys talk about it too. And there's like, man, hey, RBO is our family. Is just like blood family to us, and that makes me feel good. But I want to look at it differently. I had to look at this through recovery when I looked at character defects. I had to look at what kind of friend am I? And so that's really what this has to do with today. You know, I knew when I began to give it all away is when I died unto myself. I stopped being self-absorbed. Self-absorbed is everything's about you. Man, and you're sucking the life out of people. You're asking for favors. You're do this for me, do that for me. It's all about you all the time, 24/7. Every time you're sitting with them, the discussion's all about you. That's pretty one-sided. So if it's a teeter-totter and it's about you, somebody's stuck up here hanging. And there's no balance in it. And so I had to learn that to make a purposeful effort to focus on someone besides Rick. And that is when I began to reach out to people to say, man, hey, how are you doing? Send a prayer, send a devotion. But here's the sad part, man, and make note of this. We are so leery of society, we think there's a motive. When someone does something nice for you, or someone sends you a scripture, or they do this, a lot of times we're afraid, man, there's a catch. I mean, there's got to be a motive. And that's kind of sad, isn't it? But again, what does that look like? Is your friendship a two-way street? Or are you self-absorbed? What kind of friend are you? And I had to look at that. And that's when I began to realize, man, I was a friend, but I wasn't the kind of friend I needed to be. I wasn't the best friend I could be, because it wasn't modeled after Christ. This right here did not define my character always. And that had to change, and only God can help you change that. Again, man, if you want to see who your friends are, look around at rock bottom and see who's standing there. But, you know, are you the person that people check on all the time, and you never check on anybody? You never say, how was your day? Can I do anything for you? How are you feeling? Because a lot of times when they say, how are you doing? And you'll just say out of response, I'm fine, how are you doing? And you don't really care how they're doing. Do you dig it? So that's what I'm asking. What does friendship look like to you? As Toby Keith said, I want to talk about me. I want to talk about I want to talk about the number one, or however it goes like that. I think this is a good one today. I think it's a great self-examination, man, of your character and the kind of friend that you are. Do you give as a friend, or are you one that takes everything? Rick with Rock Bottom Outreach. Real Talk Tuesday. Have a great day. Bam.